welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Atlanta Braves have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Bryce Elder. And singing, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. He went 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now Yohan Moncada. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And there's the strike. Line drive. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. 3 hits and a loss last night. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Pilar makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Truist Park. And today's starting pitcher, Eric Lauer. What's the word on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And the batter now, Ronald Acuna Jr. And he deals. Singing, Acuna is one of the most talented players in the game. Rewind, he debuted in 2018. He was only 20 years old. And there's a ball.
Yeah, I can't imagine, Boog. I mean, when I was 20 years old, I was still trying to figure things out in college. And now you're a kid with all the cameras on you, playing in front of thousands of people.
Next offering way upstairs.
2018, he went on to win the National League Rookie of the Year that year. Just showed how he was setting the table for a really great career.
In for a strike, now 3-1.
One of the things for me was just how comfortable he was, the exuberance that he brought to that dugout, into that clubhouse. I saw Atlanta Braves organization that's normally pretty straight-laced, buttoned up, having a lot more fun.
The wind and the pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Acuna on at first, nobody out. Step off throw to first. Acuna dives back in. Another move to first. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And the pitch. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Austin Riley, hitting .500 in the series coming into this one. 5 for 10. Acuna runs. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, these guys were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert.
The line to kick the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right side, Albies throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Foul ball. No score here in the second. The next offering misses, and that's ball one. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The punch out there, and there's 2 down. Andrew Vaughn now, 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, here's the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt.
When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
Kicks and fires.
Yo, that's the ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And there's the strike. On a line, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So here's Murphy now. First offering misses the mark. Olsen gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and they'll just get the one.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Clips the corner, 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Squirts away a little bit. Ow! He got him. What a throw. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. And a ball evens the count. Out to short. And it gets by him.
Batting seventh.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 2 down. Here's Kevin Pillar. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's hard hit in the line. Robert squeezes it, and that's the inning. Braves strand one. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Seby Zavala.
The catcher, Seby Zavala.
Elder back to work. Elder, a 6'2" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking, and one gone.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
And now Jake Berger. Late swing, fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Next offering way off the plate. Hard hit, right side. Albies over to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting none, the second baseman, Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Andrus, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Benintendi, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Next pitch inside, and now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Andrews, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball right side. Albies tosses to first, and Benintendi is out. That's the 3rd out. The White Sox leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back as we go to the last of the 3rd. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. Outside, Arcia measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. And it's even up. Into center. Robert on the move. Brings it in. And there's 1 away.
Batting 9, the center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Sam Hilliard. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is downstairs. In the air out to center. Robert moves under it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
the right fielder, number 13.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. digs in now. Walked to open the ball game. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Makes the catch, inning over. Braves go down quickly here, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. And the right-hander back to work. And there's the strike. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Eloy Jimenez now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Next offering is in for a strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Righty delivers. Right side, hard hit. He handles it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Luis Robert now grounded out his first time. Slider clips the zone.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Robert started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. The pitch. And now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Go ahead run on base. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's a strike. 0-1. That catches the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So a man left for the White Sox. Still no score. Back here in Atlanta, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That's towards center. Robert on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Now fly ball to right center. Sheets under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
This to center field. Robert brings it in for the third out. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Everything came together for him. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Seby Zavala steps to the plate for the White Sox. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead. And he's got an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now Jake Berger. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And here it comes. There's a swing and a drive. Hilliard going back some more. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. Runner tagging and heading for home.
Almost a 2-run homer right there, but an excellent job getting up, reaching up, and bringing it back. Heartbreaker for the batter.
Elvis Andrus steps to the plate for the White Sox. In there for strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. This one in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, the left fielder,
Andrew Benintendi steps up. The Red Sox made Andrew Benintendi the 7th overall pick in 2015. And remember, he won the Golden Spikes Award for the top college player that year at the University of Arkansas. He had 2 guys in his conference that were drafted ahead of him. Alex Bregman, who went 2nd overall from LSU. Dansby Swanson, who went 1st overall out of Vanderbilt. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0.
And he almost won one more award in 2017 when he finished runner-up to Aaron Judge for Rookie of the Year. The next season, he won the World Series with the Red Sox.
On the ground, Arcia on the run, throw to first, and that is that. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That one's in there, and that's strike one. That misses. 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. Line drive, caught.
That ball was ticketed for right center field all the way, but not so fast, the second baseman says. Leaps up into the air and brings it down. Some nice hang time as well when he was up there.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And the 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses. 3-1. There's a strike.
3 balls, 3 strike.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe.
See, Boog, that right there, that's a perfect example of why he shouldn't be out there at that position. He clearly isn't comfortable. He doesn't look fluid. His footwork's all over the place. And just can't make that throw to beat the runner.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next for Atlanta, Kevin Pillar. And delivers outside.
1-0.
The lefty, the 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one misses. Ball 2. That's inside.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Grounder might be 2. Feed to second. That's 1. On to Vaughn. 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And welcome back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Yoan Moncada. Elder back to work. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Moncada in his 7th season, 27 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. The 1-1.
2-1.
Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And next is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And a pitch.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Got him. And there's one down. And now it's Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
First pitch just misses. Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now, Gavin Sheets. Check swing went around. 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
0-2 now. Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with two strikes. One, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Next to hit, Andrew Vaughn. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Moncada on third. Robert on at first with two down. Next offering is in for a strike. Hard on the ground to first. Olsen steps on the bag. That ends the frame. So they strand a pair. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the White Sox 2 and the Braves nothing. Well, we go bottom six. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here comes a pitch. And ball one.
One ball, no strike.
That one missed. Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And there's a foul ball. This to third. One up, one down.
The center fielder, number 14,
Sam Hilliard getting ready to hit. Hilliard goes 6 feet 5 inches, 235 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one finds its way through.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
In the air, center field. Robert puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
second baseman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
There's a strike. Siggy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very...
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, and safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
And Albies is retired. And that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jesse Chavez. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Chavez.
Sebi Zavala now at the plate.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Berger stands in now and watches strike 1. The 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Elvis Andrus, the next to hit. Andrus having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. And that clips the inside corner. Stays alive. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And now 2-2. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Austin Riley. The wind and the pitch. That smash towards center. Robert hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Matt Olson up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Eric Lauer is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. White Sox going with a new arm, Diego Castillo.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
One down. Here's Sean Murphy. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Marcelo Zuna will hit next. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. On the ground right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the third out. Inning over. Braves strand one, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. A.J. Minter.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
The left fielder, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
And the pitch. And a good eye there. Minter is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
And that gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here is Yoan Moncada. And that's in there for strike one. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And now the lefty.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Jimenez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Kicks and deals. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Gets under it and pops it up. Arcia under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting.
And here is Luis Robert.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Next pitch is popped up. Olsen settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. The White Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 8th, leading off Kevin Pillar.
The left fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario.
Number 8, Eddie Rosario.
The right-hander back to work. That's down and in.
1-0.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. And he pumps it a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Here's Orlando Arcia. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Zavala pulls that one down. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 14.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Kendall Graveman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now, Sam Hilliard, corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Hard hit, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Acuna now. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Up the middle. Fired to second. Out there, but that's all they'll get. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman.
This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
In there for strike 1.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Another throw over, and he's back again. Back to first, and once again he's back in safely. Righty to the plate. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Braves 1. So remaining in the game defensively, Eddie Rosario. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Well, 1-run game. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. So they turn things over to the righty, Raisel Iglesias.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And he deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Iglesias, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Vaughn in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
No strike.
And now it's even up. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next pitch is outside. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 2-2 down. And now the count filled up 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Sebi Zavala steps to the plate for the White Sox. In there, and it's 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a pitch.
That's a ball.
Got it by him for the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Sheets off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. Line drive, base hit down the line. Sheets round second on his way to third. And he's got a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one hammered center field. That's back. And he brings it in on the warning track. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the White Sox 2 and the Braves 1. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Liam Hendricks.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The pitch. Off the mark there, ball one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. And now the count is even. And misses inside. Matt Olson on deck for Atlanta. Lifted in the air, right center field. Robert on the move. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Olson in the box now, takes strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied. His 34th of the season. And we're starting over. It's 2-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the catcher comes up to hit. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Line to right, and this one could be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. Makes it to second. The winning runs in scoring position with one gone.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, not close. Way high. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. The winning run on second base. And that's in the dirt. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That one felt good, and the Braves walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final 4-2 for Chris.